So there are too many knights on the board. What the heck is going on here? Okay, again, he is up what? 8 moves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like Chad, ocho cinco. Okay, so 8 moves off. So where was I? Yeah, so in general terms, I mean, I'm very grateful. But when I started, I just did it because it was a passion project. I thought it was fun. Try to introduce chess to more people. There was nothing really more to it. It's kind of grown into something, I mean, far beyond that, of course. But that was never really the way that I viewed it. I just thought it was something to do for fun. Try to bring chess to larger audience, and that's that. Now my opponent made a mistake by playing a5 because he let me get the flying V, of course, which, as everybody who grew up watching the Mighty Ducks knows, is the most powerful formation in the great game of hockey. I'm gonna go knight d2, knight d4, but I also take the light squares here. He doesn't. I really grip these light squares with my knights. See, b5 and c4 here. GMHikaru, thanks for the game. You played very well, Giancarlo. You actually last for a very long time. It was a good game. It was a very good game. I know you hung the knight first, but yeah, it was a great game. But I still stream. Streaming didn't get you much money. Like I said, you guys, when I started streaming, I was doing it for fun. I mean, I was making a little bit of money, but I just did it for fun. Like in 2019, I was playing the Grand Chess Tour in Zagreb, Croatia at this exact time, and I was trying to stream. I think I streamed on like 4 or 5 of the days. So yeah, when people say that, like I was doing it. You lasted longer. Ha 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 ha. Very funny. But that's what but yeah, like I was just doing it for fun. It was something to do. Did I watch 3 Ninja Kids growing up? That I don't remember. All right, now I'm going to play knight b5 to illustrate the theme. See, these knights are really well placed. They're really supported here, and now these pawns are around the knights, so I've got these great bastions. Did I see that Magnus dropped his title? I did, yes. I know it was a free pawn, but I'm not going to take it. What did Yasser say about streaming during the tournament? I did not see that clip, by the way, about Yasser. That was I'm actually very shocked that Yasser said that. That was very weird of him. But what, you know what I will say is, Gary, of all the people out there, I would never have thought that Gary would have a take that is actually, I think, somewhat close to the truth. In that, I think yes, it's streaming is different than playing chess, but it still is chess at the end of the day. And so in a way, even if it's not the exact game, it's still chess. And so Gary actually, with his take, was kind of, I think, on the money for why it's worked so well. I'm playing h3 to stop a knight g4, by the way. Play bishop d6. Play rook f2 and queen h5 next move. I wonder if Yasser was as offended by Ali Reza. Yeah, he probably was, actually. What did Yasuo say? Or I'm talking about Yasser, not Yasuo. There's a difference. All Yasuo does is gamble all day long. Let's play rook f1 and play knight d6 and knight f5, which is disappointing, I might add, because I did watch some of Yasuo's I watched some of his league stuff back in the day, and it was pretty good, actually. Now these knights are jumping. I have a nice bastion on f5 as well here. Did I receive some critics from other super GMs when I started streaming? No, because I think the thing is, when I started streaming, it was just sort of, I did it for fun, and people thought it was like this fun side thing he's doing. But of course he's going to get back to playing chess all the time. And I think when it got bigger, it started blowing up. A lot of people are just like, okay, well, he's doing it too much. You can't do anything. You can't play well. Gary he was saying that Michael Botvinnik, I'll say Michael. He was saying that Michael Botvinnik was basically not a fan of like doing other things. But the thing is, at the end of the day, it's still chess, which is where Gary actually got that take right. He was saying that, like, even if it's not the exact game, it's still chess. So it's not really like I'm doing something completely different. Now go queen g4, throw in the checkmate. Yeah, his name was Michael Botvinnik, just like it was Michael Tao. Now I could create a checkmate on 1, but I won't. Let's take. Let's play rook f3 here. Yeah, Michael Botvinnik he was basically the founder of the Soviet school of chess. All right, he goes king h8. A lot of ideas here, but I'm gonna play knight g3 to put pressure on the pawn on f7. When you have mate in 1, look for better. Exactly. Yeah. Play rook f5. There are a lot of there are many Russians whose first name is Michael. Vishy said the same thing. Yeah, I mean Vishy, of course. Vishy knows the name of the game, which is not surprising. I'm gonna take here and take. The only Michael GM is Michael Adams. No, there are other Michaels. There is I beat this guy, and actually, oh no, his name was Mikkel and he changed it to Michael. There's actually this Israeli GM. His name was Mikkel Oratovsky. I beat him in this tournament, Dominican Republic, in 2003. But later on, he actually started going by Michael. But his actual name was Mikkel, not Michael. So another Michael who's a GM. Michael Rode is an American Grandmaster. So that's 2. There's also Michael. Michael Royce is Israeli GM. No, it's Mikkel. It's not Michael. It's Mikkel, isn't it? Is it Michael Royce? I thought it was Mikkel, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's play Knight of 5 here. Michael Sarawan? No, there's no Michael Sarawan. Are there really only 2 GMs? I mean, Roy's I thought was Mikkel. I didn't think it was Michael, but anyway, okay, let's assume that it is. There's Michael Rode and Michael. There's some other Michael GM. Michael Adams. So Michael Adams, Michael Rode, and Michael. There's really not another GM whose name is Michael. What the heck? Michael Basold. Oh, maybe he's a GM. I know the name. Go check and take here. No, but I honestly can't think of many Michaels who are GMs. It's very weird. Are there really just that? I mean, Michael is such an American name, and I mean there generally aren't that many American chess players, I guess, but I'm actually shocked. I'm gonna go King H2 and Rook G3. I can't think of any others. It's weird. I can only think of like those 3 or 4. Normally you can hear a bunch of them, but anyway, let's just take the pawn here. I guess I'll go Rook G3 to hit the queen. There's literally a wiki on it. They're 15. Okay, 15. Okay, let's trade. I should be able to win this if I play it smart. Problem is, as we count again, I have 2 and he has 1, so 2 is better than 1. Let's go here. Yeah, I said Michael Rode and Michael Rode and Michael Basold and Michael Adams. Let's just run the king up, eat the juicers. We have 4 bishops, so let's go check. And it should be checkmate. Yeah, that's checkmate. All right, let's keep going. Next one. All right, what do we have? Our next game will be against in Derek King, I guess is what it is. Let me make sure I get that right. All right. Now my king is too far out, so I'm gonna run my king back and I'm gonna be down a pawn here at the start. Go run the king back to safety. I'm only down 1 pawn, but I can't castle either. Do I see Yasser as a hater? Or is it all fun and another opinion? I mean, I don't think Yasser's trying to be negative, like he's not trying to be intentionally nasty, but I think he also just doesn't completely understand a lot of what's going on. So I don't think it's like he's intentionally trying to be like nasty. I just think he doesn't really completely understand what's going on. I'm gonna play f4 and create a stone wall without an e pawn. I can play knight f3 next move, but it's not, I don't think it's like intentionally trying to be like nasty. That's what I will say. Knight f3 and bishop d3, and I've got my stone wall without an e pawn. It's similar to how he intentionally mispronounced it. Well, I just find it funny that like in front of Gary of all people for Yasser to say Michael Botvinnik. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that takes a lot of stones to say that in front of Gary when Gary's on your broadcast, to call him Michael Botvinnik. I mean, that takes some serious serious balls, because like Gary could very easily just look at him like, what the heck is wrong with you? Very easily. You could just give him that look like, what's wrong with you, dude? Yasser did it to Tal's face too? Really? Okay. Yeah, I just mean like you have to, I mean that you have to have a certain level to say that, because like Gary could totally just give him that look, like what, like that very nasty look, like what's wrong with you? Play 95. Yeah, Yasser never had bad blood. No, I mean Yasser's a much different generation. I will say, as I've said before on stream, actually I do give Yasser a lot of credit, because one you know, there are a lot of different moments when I was growing up that I, you know, were very important in terms of my development. But there was a time when and I've told the story before, but there was a US-China match that was held in Seattle. I believe it was 2001 maybe, and already at that time, like I think I was a very strong IM, if not, I think I am not GM yet, but very strong IM. Of course I was playing a lot online, and I of course had high ratings, etc. But then I played some Blitz, and I did play against Yasser actually, and he beat me pretty cleanly in Blitz. And I remember that being like, at the time I thought I was already like, I thought I was really good, and when he beat me, it kind of reminded me there was still like a really long way to go. All right, let's just take, when I was an I am not a GM. Yeah, I am not a GM, exactly. Yeah. All right, let's just develop our pieces here. I mean, Yasser was very strong. Yasser was a very strong player in a time when there weren't really that many strong American chess players. Did I play Orlov? No, I never played Georgi. I never played him. Wait, I thought Hikaru used to be, I thought Hikaru was born in GM. No, I was not. Have I ever heard Yassel's story about Blitz versus him? I don't think I have, no. But the Blitz I'm talking about was ages ago. That was very young. Was that the same one? Wait, was Yasser talking about it in Seattle, or is he talking about something else? I guess we'll go here in rookie 1. I'm trying to take it a little bit light here. Rookie 6, rookie F6 was winning. I don't know if he was talking about the same one or some other time, but of course the rookie 6. But yeah, I just remember that very clearly, because at that time I already thought I was really good, and Yasser just killed me. I don't know if we played like 2 or 4 games, but I remember we played a game and I was black, and at the time I was playing the Grunfeld, and I played him and he just wiped me off the board. Like very clean, very positional game. Tesla rocket or dump after earnings? I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. I mean, obviously what year? It was 2001. I don't know if Tesla's gonna hit. Like I said, I think the key comes down to Google and Meta World Peace. If they have good earnings, I think everything's very clearly fine. If they don't, then I'm a little bit concerned. Let's play rookie 6 here. Apple, of course, also quite important. Those are probably the 3 stocks I think matter the most. Popeye dude says I'm joining Tesla autopilot team soon. Should be fun. Well, Popeye, when you solve the issues with autopilot and everything, I hope you get those stock options worth billions of dollars. All right. Can you skip titles in chess? Yes, you can. Actually, someone mentioned Larry C, but Larry Christensen, another American Grandmaster, former US champion, I believe he went straight from FIDE Master to Grandmaster. I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he did. So yeah. Anyway, a lot of pressure. My opponent has a weak queen side here. I should be winning pretty soon. I should sack my queen. Yeah, I'm trying to take it pretty light. Do I think Candy can become a GM? I would say pretty unlikely, but I think he has a chance. There's an outside chance. If he stays as dedicated and he keeps working the way that he has been working, I think it is possible. I would say it's unlikely, but I think his chances are as good as anyone's in some ways. I played Emery Tate not many times, you guys. I know why you're asking me whether I played him. I believe I only played Emery twice. I think I won both games. I know I won the first one. I don't clearly remember this. No, I did win the second one. The second one was the World Open, I think like 2008 if I'm not mistaken. But already at that point Emery was a little bit past his prime. Okay, let's checkmate and we'll keep going. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna run my king back and I'm down a pawn. Thank you so much, typical A player. Thank you so much to Joa Oa for Joa Oa for the 3 months. Thank you so much. Hey Hikaru, I know you're devastated right now, but do you find out who Elefante was? I think it's Jocelyn. We've seen Elefante speaking Portuguese in chat, and Jocelyn speaks some Portuguese. Maybe piss for 15 FM Rusty. Someone told me who they think it is. I'm not sure that I believe it, but it is possible. Let's go C3 here. Play f4 again. Build the classic Stonewall Jackson. King f2, bishop d3, rook e1. Very simple play. Okay, f5 I don't like because now unless he can stick something on e4, he's got a weak pawn on e6 here, and I'm just gonna eat it, and we're already back to even material. I think it's such a sexy pony person for the prime. Let's go knight d2 and knight e5 here. Who is Rey Enigma? It's one of those Spanish IMs. I don't think it's a GM, but I think it's an IM. I don't know which one it is though. Take with the f pawn. I believe he has a very high-pitched voice though, if I remember correctly. I think he has a very high-pitched voice, so I'm sure all the Spanish people know who it is, but that was the one thing as I recall, is I think he has a very high-pitched voice. The h5 and trade, or rook h1. Do I read our comments? I try to read as many comments as I can, you guys. Oh, that's the voice he does in character. Oh, really? Oh, so you're saying that oh, sneaky. Sneaky. Ah, very sneaky. Now again, I'm just gonna line up the legendary triple stack 1 2 3 and go for checkmate. Let's go here. Let's go here. We've got the double stack, soon to be a legendary triple. Yo, I'm new to chess, but your content is very helpful. I'm loving it. Thank you so much. Rey Enigma might actually be named Michael. Very funny. A triple stack sounds amazing. Yeah, yeah, triple stack is always good. Did Magnus quit? He's not retiring from chess, but he's not defending his title, which is shocking, I think, to everybody in the chess world, honestly. But yeah, it's what it is. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go use a restroom after this game because I drank all my coffee too fast. The next 5 games will be we'll have Panda, P-A-N-D-A-A. We'll have Kenneth 5364. Insanity takes over, and then we will have Blunderfest. So those are gonna be the next 4 games after this one ends. Shopify is up 12%, 10k profit. Yeah, see, Shopify is a stock that I told myself when Shopify got around, when it was at like 370 off a big tank, I told myself if it went around to like 300 I would buy, and I never did, which I think after the split was 30, but I could be wrong on that. Anyway, I'm gonna take a short break and we'll be back in a second and keep rocking and rolling. Give me a second. Finally. Okay, what the heck? I'm so, there are too many knights on the board. What the heck is going on here? Oh, I should have played knight. Oh, I had checkmate and won. I had a checkmate idea. Oh wait, no, it's not checkmate. Sorry, the pawns move forward. What am I smoking? Sorry, I thought pawns were going down so we could make queens, right? I can't make a queen. Okay, never mind. Pawns are going up. So let's go here. Guard my knight on h4. Yeah, I'm so confused. I thought the pawns were going down because there is a version where the pawns are going down the board, I believe. So anyway, it's just normal chess, so with a bunch of knights on the board. Super GM doesn't know how pawns work. Exactly. Yep, totally. Okay, when in doubt, e4. It's best by test, as Bobby Fischer would say. Too much chess does that to us. Yeah, okay, we trade the knights. I build a big white center here with d4. Big white center. Take the bishop. Now it's kind of normal. What do we have? It's even material, but he has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 knights. I have 5 knights. The 5 knights at the round table. So let's go knight c3. So I can play knight g5 next, but maybe try to trade some pieces. Thanks so much, Jean Fabio, for the 11 months. Thanks so much to Jean Fabio. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. He goes knight f6. I guess I'll play knight g5 here. I'm also opening up a scope towards the knight on h5. Very messy position though. Very messy. All right, what are we gonna do here? Knight c6. I can play bishop b5. I think I'm just gonna go after the knight, play very simple chess here. Why not? Makes much more sense. All right, g6 logical. Now I can play g4. Too many frigid knights on the boards, or pukas, right? We call them pukas, right? Knights or pukas, right? Let's go knight f4 and trade off more. There's just too many knights on the board. I can't see anything. Magnus full-time streamer? Yes, you guys, Magnus is a streamer. Did I trade? I mean, we're heading into an end game, but material still remains even. Why is the rating so low? Because this is a let's go here, try to trade off more knights. I mean, we both have bad knights in the corners. Let's take so much Kaluka poos. Oops, there goes one knight. He just blundered a knight, and now I should win. Have I been as tired as yesterday for an on the board match? There were a couple of games that canceled when I was pretty tired by the end. Maybe, I mean, the thing is, yesterday I was tired, but I also had a bad headache. So that's kind of a little bit different. A good example of where I played a game, there was a game I played at the US Championship in like 2015 where I felt really bad. I had a headache, I had some heart palpitation. Was it heart palpitations? Or I mean, I had some real like issues, and I actually had to go to the ER room after the game. So that was probably the closest thing I would compare for over the board. Was yeah, I felt really bad. And it was 2015, I believe. I played against Gregory Kaidanov, and I just felt terrible. I had a headache, my heart was kind of annoying me. It was actually pericarditis, I think is what it's called. So so I had like some pericarditis stuff, and it was really bad, really bad. But I won the game, of course, which is all that matters. What's a little bit of pain or stress as long as you win the game. So let's trade. Yeah, so I actually thought about just like resigning the game at some point because I felt that bad, but it's like, okay, you can't do that. You just got to play. Okay, let's play knight f3 here, trade some knights. No, pericarditis, no, you're thinking of myocarditis, which is like a very light side effect. I shouldn't say light, it is a real side effect, but a side effect that can happen from stuff with COVID. But no, this is 2015, this was years ago. Yeah, it wasn't good. Chess is more important than your health. Of course it is, you guys. You think I'm playing the US Championship? You really think that I'm gonna let a little bit of stuff like stop me? The chess, I mean, the result will live on forever. Take the pawn. Now I'm up a knight, so I guess I just play knight g3. Results live longer than us. That is true, yeah. But that's the worst I felt. That is legitimately the worst I felt during like a chess tournament or something. Was that actually what I was thinking? Well, I was just like, I mean, I'm playing the game, I'm so much of a competitor, I just couldn't not do it. So yeah, I just couldn't not do it. I mean, come on, like, glory lives forever. Let's take the knight. I'm not suggesting that you guys do that, but that's just like, in that case, I was like, the tournaments, I mean, it's the US Championship, like I can't suddenly just like give up. Let's play a4 here. That's crazy. It's crazy, but again, you guys, I mean, I'm so used to playing chess. I just can't do it. It's just not in my DNA. So yeah, anyway, wasn't fun, but I mean, again, I won the game. It was also annoying because it was some kind of very slow long Catalan too. It was like, it wasn't something like a boom boom bang kind of situation. It was a very slow kind of grindy technique game. My posture looks bad. Of course it looks bad. I'm a streamer. What do you expect? Play king g1. So anyway, fork the king and the queen. Indeed. I'm all about the boom boom bang. Isn't that a song? Yeah. Hikaru, did you expect to receive so much support from your fans as a streamer? Like I said, when I first started out, I mean, I just did it for fun. There was nothing more to it. I thought it was a fun way to interact with the community, build a community. I just thought it was something fun to do. That's what I thought. There's nothing else to it. And, you know, I would stress again, I think a lot of people, when they look at like YouTube or they look at Twitch, they see it as like, you see these people who are insanely successful at it, and a lot of people, I think, they get into it and they think, okay, well, I'm doing this because I'm going to become really rich and really famous. And I think if you have that attitude, you're probably not gonna have success, because it's a very long process and you have to do it. It's more about like doing it because you have a passion for it, and then if something happens, it happens, but there's really no guarantee of anything. Let's go knight f4 check. Let's trade pieces again. I guess I'll just go here on bishop g2, just fianchetto. So yeah, that's what I would say. Like I just did it because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Build a community, you stream some games, explain the thought process, but that's it. Let's go check, exchange the queens. Go here, eat the juicer. Actually I don't have to. I can create a pass pawn here as well. Go here in a7. Have I ever been in Istanbul? Yes, I've been in Istanbul many times. I mean, oh, I was gonna try to do knight and bishop checkmate, but he doesn't have enough time, so I can't do it. All right, let's keep going. Next up we have